Alright, so what's up guys, it's your boy After a brand new Shinobi video. So today we're just going to be talking about the updated version of the Cloud trials. I'm mainly going to be talking about Cloud, not really going on for other villages since that's not really my jurisdiction. I am not really part of it. I'm literally just Cloud. I'm the subcognitive Cloud. You guys already know that. So pretty much last time that I talked, I made a CC video. I explained the prior trial system that we had, where we would just be it wasn't fair. Like what we did was we announced 3 to 4 private server links, and then whoever got in, right? That wasn't really fair. You guys had some complaints and we listened to you and we decided to change it. We tried out the new system last week, and yesterday was the last day that the tryouts ended for everyone that participated in the new system, and it went very well, and I'll just be talking about that in this video. As always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you do enjoy the video, and let's just get into it. So first things first, the one thing about the new trial system is that there's apps. Well, not apps, more like quiz format type thing, but they're apps. This allows more people to apply while giving everyone a fair chance. So like, we don't just host them in one singular server. Well, even if it's not singular, like 4 servers, that's not going to change anything, and it's not going to give everyone a fair chance of competing. Because like sometimes your Wi-Fi decides to be doo-doo for that one day, and even though you're spamming it, you're not able to get into the server. So that was one of the factors that kind of made it hard for some people. Also time zones, as much as you try to accommodate for all time zones like GMT, BST, and all that, or EST for some specific standard, all these time zones, there's too many to count. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to get everyone, since again you would have people halfway across the world and not everyone's EST and all that. So you would have to we wouldn't be able to host them. We couldn't host like 3 tryouts because again CC has limited spots per week and all that. So that's another factor that made us do the new application process. So pretty much there's 3 phases to the new tryout system. The first phase, if you haven't seen it yet, the first phase requires of you filling out a Google Form application. Pretty much it's just multiple choice questions with one short answer, which is your name and your Discord username and all that. But yeah, it has a set of questions with answers to them, and you need a perfect score to pass. This allowed us to, somewhat weed out people that are not confident in giving, and it's just information that's out for everyone to get. They can easily get from just checking the group. Last time, out of 1,662 people, only 38 passed, and that was the easy version of the application process. Next application is going to be, they're going to be a little bit more difficult than the previous one. Then we have phase 2. Phase 2 is where we invite everyone that passed phase 1, which is the apps, to a separate server, and then we just send them the links to a private server where we conduct a combat test to see if they're actually good at the combat system. And we don't, even though like we give everyone a fair chance, we still have some strict criteria in whether you're good at the game or not. Because like we do not want fodder. But like we also believe, and we don't just look at pure combat skills, we also look at potential and strategy. Because again, like some people just might be spamming jutsus during that entire match, and it's not really fair to others. So we look at overall combat skills. So even if you lose, that doesn't mean that you won't pass. Like I'm pretty sure that like I passed 4 people that when I was hosting them, I passed 4 people that literally weren't that great, but after some seeing their combat potential, they got into CC and they got way better, and now they're probably in the top 10 or top 15 I believe at the moment and all that. So So again, like, you winning the combat section doesn't really mean anything. It's more how you use your moves, where you use them in a smart way, or if you use them efficiently. Like, just popping out a random, Phoenix flower is not going to get you anywhere. Like, if you use moves like Nagashi and use it, at a proper timing and everything, in the proper situation, that shows me more of, like, that you can think while you fight and you're not reckless, or that you just rely on busted stuff to, get where you are. Then the third phase, which is the discipline test. The discipline test varies depending on the person hosting them, but we're just looking at whether you're competent, you can follow orders and all that. Just making sure that you're not a sped, because again, like, you're part of the close community. What you do represents what the village thinks and how the village acts. So if you're going to be acting like a sped and you somehow get in after the discipline test, then you're most likely going to get kicked out. So if you're one of those people that just like to troll, I don't really recommend you trying out at all, because again, like, you're just wasting time for other people, and you're wasting time for your instructors, and wasting time for people that actually want to get in. So that's really it. And then after the three phases, we give you an overall score, and then with the high command, we decide whether you pass the tryouts or not. And it's really simple. A few changes were added, but it's pretty much still the same thing. The main thing that was really added was the application system, which allows everyone to try out, and it's just more fair in general. And like, and then some people were complaining also about how, the application system is too hard. Bro, literally some people messed up the right Kage's name, which is Real Alex, by the way, if you don't know that. And then I spelled his previous names completely wrong, so those are not even correct answers. So then all that, just again, like, if you're not sped and you actually take your time, read all the questions, you can easily pass, and that's really all there is to it. Just have common sense, have a good mind when it comes to battle, have decent strategies, show us that you're able to, think during battles and actually use your moves, and not just be spamming it, because anyone can spam, right? Like, if we wanted spams, we'd just be inviting some random speds from RPG and all that. We want people that can actually use their heads in a fight, like I've been saying. But yeah, that's really it. Not much new things were added to it. This is just an explanation, because some people wanted me to make a video, so here you go. Anyways, guys, as always, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.